We'll have another example in solving radical equations wherein the square root of m minus the square root of m minus 5 is equal to 1. The first step is to isolate one radical. It's better to isolate this one radical because this is a negative. So when we get the opposite of this negative square root of m minus 5, it will be just the square root of m minus 5. So the next step is the square root of m is equal to the square root of m minus 5 plus 1. And then the next thing that we're going to do is to apply the power rule. We are going to raise both sides of the equation into an exponent equal to the index. So we have to square it. By squaring both sides, the left side will just be an m. And then this one, squaring this, will have m minus 5. Since I'm going to square this, first term times last term times 2, that will be positive 2 times the square root of m minus 5. And then square the last term, that will be positive 1. You'll notice that we still have a radical. So we'll go back to step number 1, wherein we are going to isolate this radical. When we isolate this, so this must be on the right side only. So we do not need m minus 5 and positive 1. So just get the opposite of m minus 5 and positive 1. So since both sides have m, we can cancel it. And then the opposite of negative 5 is positive 5. The opposite of positive 1 is negative 1. And then we'll have 2 times the square root of m minus 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. So 2 square root of m minus 5. We can divide both sides by 2. So this will become 2, the left side. The right side will become m minus 5. And then squaring both sides, m minus 5. And then this will become 4. The opposite of negative 5 is positive 5. Therefore, by symmetric property, m is equal to 9. Let us check if this satisfies the original equation. Checking. If m is equal to 9, I will substitute the value of m to each of the m's in the radical. So the original equation is square root of m minus the square root of m minus 5 equals 1. By substitution, we'll have a 9 minus 9 minus 5 equals 1. The square root of 9 is 3 minus 9 minus 5 is 4 equals 1. So 3 minus the square root of 4 is 2. And 3 minus 2 is 1. So the value of m, which is equal to 9, satisfies the equation, and it is the solution of the radical equation.